Hello everyone, how's it going today? Welcome back to Wednesday Lego building. We have some more city sets to build, specifically the Lego delivery truck or yellow delivery truck. I'm noticing that I'm pretty sure the instructions on the website said yellow and this box says Lego. Close enough. So it's kind of traditional at this point that Lego produces a yellow truck for delivering Lego. I don't know if they've ever actually had yellow trucks for delivery, but that is what we've got going on today. But before we do that, got a small baby gorilla encounter from the current city sets, the Jungle Adventures theme going on right around now. So we're gonna build that real fast. Get a little cute baby gorilla, knock something over that catches on my cord, you know, as it does. So we'll go ahead and build this one first. There we go. What about a yellow dragon for Lego delivery? I wish they had other colors of dragons. I wish they'd bring back the classic dragon in many, many colors. Sadly, I don't think they will. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our minifig put together first. So how's everyone doing today? Hopefully, if you're in the path of the hurricane, which I think is coming on shore right now, down in Florida, I hope you guys are staying safe. Pink dragon, orange dragon, pickle green dragon. No, no, no. I think it has a heat breath these days. Or, well, I should say not these days, but back in my edition. We'll go with that. You're going to get a baby bottle there in the backpack. Here is our friendly adventurer, jungle adventurer. There goes the baby bottle. And the baby gorilla. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that. Give me a second. Always goes all the way over to the other side of my desk space. So, baby gorilla, just kind of sitting there. Very nice to have that as a new thing. We could, let's see, down here if I zoom in that way. More things are falling over, as they do. Just kind of the nature of everything around here. Okay. So that is the baby gorilla, and let's make its little habitat. Here's Ald. Stop immediately at the word pickle and laughs at that. Yeah, yeah. You should know. You should know. It's mean. Don't be mean. Super hot air and sand. There might be. I don't know. I haven't used a yellow dragon. I do like them. Howdy, Clouth Warthog. How's it going? But I just haven't had a, haven't been able to use them. Little gorillas shouldn't be messed with. They mess back. I think it's still more of an issue of dealing with mommy and daddy. There's a lot of animals that you should not get in between the adults and the offsprings. It's a bad idea. Get a magenta frog there. Dark brown 1x2 slope. Another slope up here. And let's get some leaves and flowers out. So I think the clip and the bar are there to allow you to clip these to the other terrain sections. There we go. And get the little baby gorilla under there. Let me go ahead and zoom in again. Come on, keep zooming. So it is digital zoom, so it's going to get grainy and stuff like that, but gets you the close-up look on it. And there is our minifig. With a baby bottle in case the baby gorilla needs some feeding. Okay. So reset that back. Alright, so spare parts. We got a dark green 1x1 cylinder plate, cylinder tile top peg, a light orange 1x1 plate flower, and a bright green carrot top. There we go. So fold up the instructions since we don't need that anymore. And get over to the instructions. Can Princess Linda fit where the frog is? Maybe? But Princess Linda needs to be here so I know where the edge of my... Actually, she should be here. Like, the reason she's here is so that I know where my, my view space is. There's a point to these things. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Let's get that open. Okay, that's it. Put the instruction booklet down there. Alright, so let's see, we got... That's 9, so that's 1. There's 8. I want this 1 over here. 7, 6, 2, 4. All right. So yes, this is the bottom of the pile. Get that there. 5, 4, 3, and 2. Alright, we got some large tiles there, and bag number 1. Get that back in there and hope it stays. There we go. So yeah, going back to the 80s, there's just been this tradition of yellow trucks being used for as the Lego delivery trucks. Let's get that off. Another orange brick separator. Oh, I'm sure you can find some new ones. There's plenty. Do you actually have a list of what you've done? Alright, let's see. Bag number 1. Alright, we've got some minifigs. So there's the phone. I need gray legs. Not that head. Not that head. This head. What is the similarity between a 5e rogue and a pizza cutter? They are both all edge, no point. You don't have a list, you just remember many of them? That's fair. She has a list and she's checking it twice. Alright, there is minifig number 1. Minifig number 2, dark blue legs there. And not that head. Get the glasses. And that hair. And then black legs. Now we get this head. And he can either wear the hard hat, or he can have his hair. It's amazing how look at all of this hair that just magically fits underneath the hard hat. It's amazing. I'm gonna have him with the hard hat, I think. All right, is that roughly center? I guess we'll find out in a second. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Yeah, that's pretty much center. So, smartphone, nice sweater, and then both of these figures have their work vests. Okay. Alright, first of all, one by one, plates with bars on each end. There we go. And stickers would go on the billboards here, but I'm not going to put them on. So a nice little standee sign thing. Pretty cool. Just thought of a couple? Excellent. Alright. Black 2x4. Dark orange brick with many side studs. A clear a gray mailbox with a clear door. And inside we get a can of Vita Rush. Ophthalmologist. That's how to spell it. You can spell it from how I said it, right? Oh, don't go down on the side. There we go. Okay, we get a can in there. There are 3 different spellings. They might be for different things then. Beholders would love this information. Beholders would love this information. Click now to get it. All right, 2x2 slopes here. And then red 2x2 domes. And howdy, Lord Canis, how's it going? Okay, still on that side, we get the 1x2 with top clip, and 1x2 with center stud. And then we get, I don't think we've had this shade of donuts before, nougat. Creamy hot dog nougat centering. My favorite. Got back from feeding the horses and intimidating the turkey. Poor wannabe goose. Can't be a goose. I have no idea how mean turkeys can be. I imagine not goose meanness levels. There we go. And then a little umbrella. Three by 3 radar dish. Let's get the can of soda in. Nope. Nope. Stand up. There we go. All right, little hot dog stand. So when we finish the truck, we can legitimately say, "Let's blow this hot dog stand." That's a great little design, though. I have not met a live turkey. No, I have never seen a live turkey in my life. Heck, I was well into adulthood before I saw a live... I should say wild. A live wild... fox, even, so... Not goose... Fairly mean, but not goose levels. Yeah, there are not exactly a whole lot of wild turkeys around. Have I seen a wild moose? Yeah, I think I have. I saw wild bears before I saw wild foxes. I got to see a bear that the rest of my family didn't see. When I was a kid, we had a station wagon. I sat in the way back, so I looked out the back window rather than facing forward. And one time, I think in Yellowstone, but it might have been another one of those national parks in that rough area. We were driving along a road, and a black bear crossed the road right behind us. No one saw it but me. You don't even think you've seen bears in a zoo? I'm not sure if I've seen bears in a zoo. Okay. Panda bears I have definitely seen in a zoo because they're very well known. The Washington, D.C. zoo is fairly famous for its pandas. Howdy, Farron. How's it going? But those are also in the zoo, so not wild. Get some more brackets on there. Have I seen a baby pygmy hippo? No, and I thought pygmy hippos were actually extinct. Where are the... there's the curved slopes. Taking some PTO the next couple of days, so getting ready to enjoy your long weekend. Nice. Is it just, like, I got PTO that I need to use, or is it, like, actually gonna do something? Sadly, some visitors keep bothering the baby hippo that has been popular lately and won't let the poor girl sleep. Yeah. Gotta keep them... Like, they're gonna be popular. They might be popular, but gotta protect them. I like the using the seat as a fender there. That's a really neat use of the seats that I definitely had not thought of before. Just have a bunch you need to use up before the end of the year. Yeah, that's nice. It's gonna be lazy and hang around the house. Nice. Yeah, when I was working night shift, I'd occasionally have to do that with sick leave. And just be like to my coworkers, hey guys, just letting you know I'm going to have to call out sick soon, because I need to use my sick leave. And there we go. Alright, get the small wheels on the back. I like that they're still making these wheels. Like, these wheels have been around... I mean, these tires have not changed since, like, the 70s. And these wheels in particular have been around since the mid-80s. They just give me kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling because they're so familiar. Alright, and let's go ahead and get this open. There it goes. Alright, nothing else in the, nope. There we go. Alright. So, slide the forklift in. The basic shape of this forklift element hasn't changed that much. The forklift arms, teeth, I don't know what these are actually called. And having this lever back here. Like, these haven't changed that much, although the old style ones would be pre-assembled and have an actual internal spring Pretty easy to remove, and like if it pops out, you can get it back in pretty easily. But I think the spring worked a little bit better. Yeah, the old spring definitely felt smoother, I guess. And get that right in there. And of course, because it's on the click hinges, you can tilt it back. And then we get our emergency light on top of the forklift. I don't like how it angles down there. He tried to kill me with a forklift. Olé! There we go. Alright. There's our forklift. I do appreciate how every time they have a new forklift like this, they do make... Like, they almost always have a different build to them. So you're not getting a set like this, and it's going to have the exact same forklift as you got years ago or something like that. Alright, so spare parts. We've got a beige 1x1 plate, trans red 1x1 cylinder plate, gray 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, silver 1x1 cylinder tile with soda can top print, white 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, gray Technic pin, gray wheel hub, trans orange 1x1 dome light, and a nougat hot dog. There we go. Alright. Next up, bag number 2. Wow, that's okay. I was not expecting bag number 1 to be quite that simple, actually. It is just the forklift, okay? I don't know why they give you 3 different bags for some of these like that. I mean, 3 different instruction booklets. Well, but I mean, they could keep them the same. Like, there's no real requirement that they be different. It would actually probably be a lot easier if they were the same. I don't think there's many people buying a set of this size because of the forklift design in it. I mean, I like, it is nice to get a set like this and it's always a different design, so you get lots of different build styles and stuff like that, but... Alright. There's his beard. There's his legs. Now his trucker hat. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and zoom in on this one. got a little decoration on the back. I think those are supposed to be Lego studs. Cocking an eyebrow at you. What, are you questioning my beard? There's a good old trucker beard. Should know that. Who knows if there are people who collect Lego forklifts? I mean, there might be. I don't think that's enough of a market to make it worthwhile. Is what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm saying. Trans orange 1x2 plates. Feels a little odd, but okay. Yeah, but I mean, there's niche markets for things that would definitely sell even better than that, is what I'm saying. I mean, I know why they do it. I mean, it's there is a mandate of sorts to always try and make, you know, new stuff and things like that. I'm just saying that they don't have to. It's nice. This is a new piece to me. A ball joint's gonna go in there. And I'm wondering how tight it is. Probably not very tight. There would probably be a bigger niche market for Technicolor dragons than there would be for people who specifically buy a set like this for the forklift. That's what I'm saying. Trans orange 1x2 there again. Lots of nice trans orange. It's always good. Having actual large bricks, you know, other than the occasional 1x1 or 1x2 or 1x4 in a vehicle of this size, I mean, in a minifig scale vehicle, still always kind of makes me shake my head. It's like, figure there's something you could do with this space. Then LEGO decides to corner the market for LEGO forklifts. I mean, I think they already have the market cornered for anything LEGO related in that vein. You have to get all the LEGO bricks from LEGO anyway. Even if someone else is selling instructions, or selling a custom model, something like that. It ultimately all goes back to LEGO. Alright, center bracket. You're trying to be silly. That's fair. I figure. News tomorrow. Stunning LEGO heist. Okay, that is a way to not have it all go back to LEGO. But you're also committing a crime. Mind you, there are quite a few people who do that. Like, just look at all of the stories that come out every so often about massive LEGO theft rings that are broken up and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. hate those people, by the way. In case it wasn't obvious. They're bad people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is very common. I don't know about very common, but there's a lot of there are a lot of theft rings. I mean, Lego is a high value product, and that is a bot that needs to be banned and reported. There we go. I mean, it's almost like we're talking about the, you know, fell off the back of a truck kind of theft, as opposed to stick it under your coat for the most part. There definitely is sometimes the stuck it under your coat type theft as well, in large scales. But yeah, for Lego, it tends to be like people clearing out like stuff not getting through to stores, or stuff walking out of the out of the back door of the warehouse kind of thing. I assume most of it gets sold on, like, eBay. Oops, that goes that way. The storage place that I rent specifically has a clause in the contract that you can't use the storage place as like inventory for online selling, and I suspect it is to try and like cut down on that kind of usage. Fred Meyer's put a lot of their collector's stuff like Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards behind safety glass. Yeah, well, so the thing though is that kind of shoplifting it's not increasing, and B, it does not really reflect the majority of the actual losses that stores are seeing. And in fact, when there's something where you gotta like ring for a person to come get that out for you, that's miserable for the employees, it's miserable for the customers, and 2 out of 3 times that someone wants something that's behind there, they just skip it. Like when you go into a drugstore, you know, you need some toothpaste or something, or some shampoo or some soap, and it's behind one of those things, chances are you're just gonna not buy it and go to another store, or just go online. It is extremely, extremely stupid. Like, there was no big increase in retail theft, like actual shoplifting, and this wouldn't solve it anyway. At least you didn't steal it. Yeah, but at least if it was stolen, then it would look like the inventory is being sold on the shelf. Yeah, it was... And it was pretty obviously self-destructive when they started doing it, and yet they did it anyway. I don't understand. Especially now that there's tons and tons of research that shows that it was pointless and stupid. Heard about some stores getting rid of the self-checkout because of reasons. So, I mean, self-checkout does have a flaw in that, you know, it can make it easier for someone to just walk out without paying. But, and certainly self-checkout can be bad in terms of, like, taking jobs away from actual cashiers. But on the other hand, like, if you just want to buy one thing, self-checkout's not too bad. It's like, I just want to get a candy bar out of this store. Can't I just do self-checkout? So there are good reasons for self-checkout. There's also bad reasons. It's a balancing act. But getting rid of self-checkout because of theft is probably self-destructive. Alright, so got a 1x2 with round ends and 2 bars. Get that in there. Okay. Spare parts, we got a dark orange beard, black friction pin, beige 3/4 pin, red friction half pin, and trans red 1x1 cylinder tile. Yeah, that can be that can definitely be a problem too. Most people are honest, though. Most people are honest, and most people just want convenience. As long as they have enough cashiers and cash registers going that it's not an issue, then yeah, I mean, it's certainly fine. But it really sucks to have to stand in line behind like 4 people who are buying a lot when you just want a candy bar. Alright, bag number 3. Now we're getting some of the actual yellow of the yellow truck in. Just buy a bucket of 50 candy bars to justify the weight to yourself. Yeah, that's a great plan. Those definitely will not be eaten up in just a matter of days. Alright, we got our steering wheel and a 1x2 tile slope. Did I see where Mountain Dew is going back to Mountain Dew? Good. They should. I did not see that, though. Mountain Dew is kind of dumb anyway. Now, if only they'd bring back Throwback, so I can occasionally get a nice treat. And 1x5 Technic plates. And then we have the large yellow doors. There we go. You notice some stores that have the self-checkout require, like, cards and no cash, and you prefer paying in cash? Eh. I mean, there's lots of reasons for, you know, for and against all these things, so. And everyone has different preferences. Okay, we got our seat backs right there. And then behind the seat backs, we got the 1x4x4 window frame for getting access to the sleeper car. Or the sleeper cab. I don't know what... it's a sleeper cab, but I'm not sure what the space back there is called. But credit is like free money! Why is it so easy to spend money in hobby shops? Because hobbies are cool. Pretty sure that's why. I know the feeling, though. I know the feeling. Like I said, I did go buy some Lego at a store that was 40% off. So, I know the feeling. And I'm hooked on a feeling. That feeling specifically. That feeling of spending way too much money on wonderful, wonderful things. I mean, if you can afford it, there's nothing wrong with it. Luckily, Lego is my primary spending vice at the moment. I don't really have any others, so... Another, I do like this panel element. 1x6x4, I think. Three. 1x6x3. That gets right there. Okay, and then we have the exhaust. Now, the interesting thing is that the original exhaust of this type had a bar here, and also angled at the top. I'm not exactly sure why they changed that, but... Well, I mean, I understand why they changed this part. Alright, and then a red whip fits into the Technic peg there. And we have a 1x2 with a medical panel, so there's a first aid kit right back there. That's pretty neat. Okay, berth makes sense, yeah. Sleeper cab feel like, I think, is the entire vehicle. Berth makes sense. Go get some more side studs on there. There should totally be a little TV in here, though. One by 4. We got nougat 1x1 to 1x2 downward brackets, and a trans light blue 1x1 plates up here. A berth is where you sleep in a train car and a boat. So if you go sailing or something like that, or if you go on a cruise ship, you have a berth. Well, maybe not a cruise ship, but if you go on a yacht, you have a berth. I think berth also is technically the word used for... maybe not. Now that I think about it. Alright. 2x4 tiles in yellow. There we go. One by 2 to 1x2 upward brackets. Well, yeah, it's a cabin. But you can also, like... I think it could be... I think it might be an either-or thing. It's definitely a berth on a smaller ship. Though, that I do know. Berths can be used for docking space if memory serves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and I was like, started to second guess myself. So I was like, is my memory just playing tricks with me? I'm not sure now. My mother sails. I could always ask her for some of these terms. There we go. Alright, so... this is going to go right there. And then there. Very large sidewalls on these cabs. Yeah, employees might have berths. That's fair. Okay, 2x2 inverted tile. So a sticker of a tiger would go on here for having a TV right by the bed. Right over the bed, so that, you know, you're done your driving shift, you can catch some rest. Howdy, Ice Oven, how's it going? See, I love me some English language. It's such a wonderful, wonderful tongue. I got into an argument the other day with someone complaining about the way people were using a proper term, and I was like, most people understand that it can mean two different things, and contextually, those things vary. It's how it works. He's like, no, people have to use it the way that I say people should use it. It doesn't work that way. I want clarity. Most people find it perfectly clear. Oh, I demand that language be the way that I say it should be. Alright, time to make the engine. So the engine has an ingot on top. Distracted making dinner. I hope you brought some for everyone. I want some dinner. There we go. Engine goes right there. Nope. And that is pushed down there. Alright, so we've got these 2-plate high round end 1x1 shorty bricks with side studs, which are pretty neat pieces that they've come out with recently. And I assume they color-coded these to make it clearer which part is going to be top and bottom. Because I think this is going to go in here, like that. It might be the little engine that could. It's not blue, though. Alright, then we get silver. This is brushed silver. 1x2 grill tile slopes. There we go, for the front grill. And that just, yep, goes right there. Why does the hue matter? Because the little engine that could is Thomas the Tank Engine, and he's blue. I think there was some Duplo Thomas the Tank Engine sets for a while. Someone made one into a mecha. It was pretty impressive. Okay, and that goes there. Flip it around. And put it right there. Now for the other side. No one dies when they're green. That's just silly talk. Because green is best. Everyone knows that. Alright, yellow 1x5. I think that's my first yellow 1x5. And these are new. They're 1x4 curved slopes with the angle, and this goes between the 1x3 and 1x4 slope shape. So that's actually pretty neat. Let's get rid of the bot. Hold on. I might start blocking links again. I don't know. Like, I did that way back when bots were a problem like that, and then I turned it off when bots weren't a problem anymore, and now bots are a problem again. Alright. So that's a very, very high hood, it feels like to me. But, okay, that's... So it can open up like that. close. Feels a little iffy. I don't know. No, don't worry. I'm on top of it. All right, so spare parts. We've got a black and a trans light blue 1x1 plates, yellow 1x1 tile, black 1x1 tile slope, and trans orange 1x1 cylinder plate. All right, bag number 4. I think this might finish up the cab. It'd be really nice if Twitch could figure out what's going on with the bots and get the issue resolved. All right, so a black click hinge and yellow 1x2 tile slope for our side mirrors. There we go. All right, 2x6 plate, 1x2s. I mean, I can't imagine that there's really anyone who even clicks on those anymore, but I suppose one would be enough. Getting just one would be enough, kind of thing. Alright, let's see. Dark gray 1x4 brick. Yep, dark gray 1x2s. Gray 1x1 to 1x1 downward brackets. And clear 1x1 cylinder tiles. There we go. Okay. 1x1s with side studs. Clear 1x2 bricks. Kind of odd. Well, they might form windows. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Also, green 1x1 cylinder plates. There we go. And 1x1 plates up front. Alright, so we got a light azure 1x2 plate with top Technic hole, and then the 1x3 or 1x2 plate with end Technic hole. There we go. And then mirror it on the other side. There we go. Okay, more side stud pieces here and here with a 1x2 in the middle. Two by 4 tile, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x6 tile, and two 1x2 curved slopes. Well, they definitely do like to make the like they're really focused on play features on the sets aimed at, you know, kids and the younger audience. This is a 9+ set, so it's aimed at 9-year-olds and above. So yeah, they want play features on it. You know, being able to open up the hood so you can have the engine get worked on. Open up the sleeper cab so you can put a minifig in there. Have the TV, forklift, hot dog stand cart thingy. It's good stuff. Big fan of what they like to do with these. All right, there we go, and then get this right on there. Actually, nope, that is not the way it goes. It goes this way. That is better. And then these fit on either side. All right. Okay, 1x4. 1x4 tile. There we go. Get another one on the other side. A TV in a truck? Well, yeah, I mean, when you're doing a long haul cargo run and you got to take your mandatory rest breaks, yeah, TV's a good way to spend the time. Or at least it's a way to spend the time. So we do have the little tiny windows there. Well, and you could also have, like, DVD players and stuff like that. Okay, and right on top. There we go. This is so much larger than the old style, like, Lego trucks of my day were. Oh, this goes right up there. I missed that. There we go. Alright, now we get our wheels on. The wheels on the truck go round and round. Back in my day, the Lego trucks were so tiny they pinched your fingers, and we liked it. Well, Lego could definitely pinch your fingers sometimes if you're not careful. That is definitely something that could happen. I don't know about liking it, but it definitely could happen. Go. Okay, next up we get a fire extinguisher with a black top for some reason. Get that right on there. I have not seen a modern truck, so I don't know if this is the normal height for a smokestack. for an exhaust pipe, but I was kind of expecting it to go higher. Watched a video where a Lego collection museum place thing was showing one of their collection pieces, and they had for sale in the and things that they had for sale in the shop. Was it like old sets? You miss the old brochures from the 80s or early 90s that depicted built Lego sets in various placings? Oh, I know. Those were so good. I'm so sad that we don't get those anymore. Like, when I was a kid, I always would, like, ask my parents for Christmas to get me one of the brand new sets that was coming out that year, like the next year. And one of the whole points is, like, I mean, obviously I wanted the new set too, but one of the whole points of that was to get the new catalog and on Christmas Day be looking through it before the sets are, like, supposed to be out the next year kind of thing. And just, like, staring at them and looking at them in detail and everything like that. So we got mud flaps on the back. And they're actually loose. That's kind of neat. Alright, so spare parts. We got a 3L bar in black, a black tap, yellow 1x1 plate, green 1x1 cylinder plate, and a clear 1x1 cylinder tile. Since you're kind of warped, does the gorilla enclosure have stud holes on the bottom? I mean, it's not an enclosure. It's supposed to be just a little wild space for him. There's no studs back here, but it definitely could fit up there. Something from Halo? That would be that would probably be a, someone's own creation then. Alright, let's go ahead and get our driver in there. And he's got a passenger seat so that he can pick up a hitchhiker. Too bad the driver is not Large Marge. There we go. We've got our driver in there. Can even open the door. I like that it has steps up here as well. It's pretty cool. All right. Next up, we go to book number 3 and grab just one of the bags. Alright, let's see. So, put that aside. Put the doors aside. It was a creation someone did, and it was huge, took up a lot of space on the shelf. Hey, kind of like my, my Gundam ships. Okay. Oh, we do actually want 2 of those. Alright. Alright, put those aside for the moment. Alright, blue 2x6 Technic plate and green 1x4. Four by 4 cylinder plate and 2x4 red plate. Some side studs. Some brackets here in the front. Something Lego builders having lots of time on their hands. It does take a lot of time to build stuff. and design it and everything like that. It's a lot of fun, though. And of course, with digital tools, it's a lot easier to design stuff these days. And gray 2x6 tiles. Alright, I believe this is 6x16 here. Got nowhere to go and all day to get there. There we go. Alright, then some yellow ones. Some more gray ones. Do I need 2 of these? Doesn't say 2 of them. Alright. And then black ingots. There we go. So these will keep the palette things in place. And a yellow 2x4 tile. There we go. Okay, another pair of brackets. And then we do another one of these. This is really a gigantic truck. Carb load has affected even Lego trucks. It is kind of funny to compare the old style cars and trucks with the new ones. Now, you could fit so many old Lego cars inside this space alone. Oop. Pieces tried to go flying onto the ground. Alright, and 1x4 tile there. 2x4. And then a pair of brackets. Inflation has affected Lego space. Vibrates a little. Alright, let's see. 1x2x3 brick. Got parts out of other parts. A poop. Clear 1x1 cylinder tile. Okay, whoever that was that was outside locking their vehicle really did not need to trigger it like 4 times, 3 times. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat to get the old classic, and then the the 80s cars, and then the 90s compact cars. See how many you could actually fit inside this truck. It would be a lot. It would definitely be a lot. Because other than the door handles, they're 4 wide, so they would definitely fit here. Like these bits would prevent you from just like rolling it straight on through, but you'd definitely be able to get some in. There we go, and in the back. Where's Sharky? Would Sharky and Lego Dragon fit in there? I don't know how high it is, so I don't know. Also, I forgot to get my black ingots on here. Also, should there be something in between there? Feels like there should be. Nope. Okay. Something else may go in there. Suspect that Auld would love SCP-387. I don't know what that is. There we go, and then lots of 1x6 gray arches, great for castle building. The yellow, all the yellow stuff, not so great for castle building. The gray stuff, however, great for castle building. This is Sharky's ride to and from his job at the police station. Alright, 1x6x6 frame, and the doors. There we go. Yellow Lego castle is best castle? Nuh-uh. I thought you liked the Fright Knight's castle. Best, I mean. I thought that was your favorite. Alright, so we got our rear doors. Alright, pair of yellow 1x6 bricks. 1x6 plate. 1x4 with side studs, and 2 1x1s with side studs. Red tub of Lego. Any Lego thing built by human hands will animate. SCP is just a fun wiki to look through because of this? Okay. I've just never heard of it. You don't think you have a favorite castle? I'm shocked. Everyone should have a favorite Lego castle. Everyone. No exceptions. I mean, it's okay if you don't. Don't just be sad. Like the Forestman set stuff because tree architecture? Yeah, that stuff is always great. Alright, 2x16s, and we're going to be doing 2 of these. Favorite Lego castle. You guys are disappointing me. Next, you'll tell me that you have no favorite Lego space theme. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, let's get that on there. That on there. Falcon Castle because it's earliest you remember. The one with the yellow half timber section in the back. All right, spare part. Gray 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Correct? Didn't miss one? No. Because I think we already got one, but... Alright, get those on. Bag number 6. I'm of course kidding. It's okay if someone doesn't have a favorite Lego castle or Lego space theme. So long as you learn your lesson and change that. Nice printed 4x4 tile with the Lego logo. All right, 2x4. I just like to tease you guys. 6074. Nice. That is a good one. It's the first one that really had, like, kept to the classic construction style. Of basically, like, you know, a square that opens up in the back. But had interesting architecture and stuff like that. You're neck deep in Magic the Gathering stuff? You don't have time to learn about Lego lore stuff? Yes, you do. Everyone does. It's required by law. Am I going to make multiples of these? No. All right. Okay. 4x8. And then Lego right on there. And yellow 2x4s. There and there. Okay, and that actually goes on this side, oddly enough. Okay, so the studs are... Okay, I see why they did this. Okay, this makes sense now. So I was wondering what was going to be on there, because obviously you could do something like this. But, the reason that they have these studs, they are off-center, so they do not match up with the tubes on the underside. So these do not click together. But because they're hollow studs, they're the same height as the bracket. So in this position, they match perfectly. So interesting. I mean, they did have the ice skating pond for one of the Chinese New Year sets. They also periodically have like little ice skating elements in the winter sets that they come out with. So they've done similar things in the past. Lots and lots and lots of brackets. Howdy, Shield of Hope. How's it going? Okay. Friction pins. Did I ever go to a roller rink? Not a roller rink, but an ice skating rink when I was a kid. I don't know that we ever had an actual roller rink that close by. I certainly can't think of one. Okay. Oh, right. We need 2 of these. Okay. Wish I'd noticed that up front. But yeah, I mean, I didn't particularly like ice skating, so I definitely didn't go very often as a kid. Been ice skating only twice in your life. It's very difficult and exhausting on the ankles. I didn't like falling down. And no one else in the family was like, like super enamored with it either, so it wasn't something that I got dragged to. It was only when I was like really little. I kind of enjoy skiing. I've never done cross-country skiing, only downhill skiing. Get that on there, get that on there. Okay. 1x1 to 1x2 downward bracket, and the 1x2 to 2x2 downward brackets there. Okay. White 1x6 on the back. Sledding is more your thing? Well, sledding with like a snow inner tube, that is pretty awesome. That is a lot of fun. Definitely enjoy that. Okay, and then a pair of 1x4s and a 1x8 tile. Mostly because as you've gotten older, the less you like being out in the wintertime. Winter. Alright, spare friction pin, black friction pin is, that is it for that bag. Now we'll go to bag number 7. Look, Jack Frost just wants to freeze you solid, that's all. Oh, wow. Yellow 6x6 tile. Howdy, Yagra, how's it going? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't like shoveling the walk and stuff like that, but a lot of other aspects of winter I do enjoy. Just finished work and having dinner. I hope it's a delicious dinner. Luckily you didn't break anything besides your desire to do that again. Winter equals no bugs. Win for you. Yeah, yeah. Alright, Not a Rogue AI, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your night. I mean, there's no, like, perfect time for me. There's flaws with everything, but winter has many advantages. Wouldn't mind winter if it happened during a time when it was warm. I don't think it's winter then. And I don't think that's how it works. Didn't particularly want to hit a wall. That's fair. Ooh, cement one. Ooh. I just fell down. I did when I was a kid. I was going somewhere in the neighborhood. I don't remember if I was going to someone's house or if I was going to go sledding. But I did slip and fall on some ice. And boy, did I hurt my tailbone. Boy, did I hurt my tailbone. Seal and Mortar subscribed for 79 months. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, you know what's good. You know the cornflakes. 79 months of cornflakes. I think it suddenly started snowing. If it suddenly started snowing during summer, there might be a big problem. It does do that in some places. There are places where that happens. Alright, so we do want to do 2 of these. And actually, I think it's going to happen more often. Where we're going to have freak, like... It probably won't happen at the, like, the absolute warmest part of the year, but I think June. And I think it's going to happen more often, honestly. Because our weather is just getting crazier. You'd have put 79 boxes of cornflakes there, but Twitch would probably slap your hand for spamming if you do. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, your heart's in the right place, though. Go get buried on that breakfast soup, hill cornflake. Well, I'm glad you admit that the cornflakes are the best. That's how I'm taking it, at least. We all live in a yellow delivery truck, a yellow delivery truck, a yellow delivery truck. I guess it's slightly better than a gnomish submarine. Cornflakes deserve burial. Yes, yes. Once they're eaten, they are part of the honored dead, and they deserve the most noble of burials. You're right. You're right, Well Bunny. I'm glad that you recognize the importance of cornflakes in that way. The best cornflakes are made from Bubsy's Contraband Corn. I'm disgusting. Someone was commenting that spooky season is a great time to discuss your D&D players, and I cracked the joke that I cracked was, you open the chest and inside nothing but pickles. Ask Hungry Gory about it. Is that? Oh, that's from the current. No, I think I heard her mentioning something about that on the stream on Monday. I think I know what that's about. Have I ever bowled? Yes, and let me tell you, when it comes to bowling, you want to go bowling with me because I will make the worst bowler look great in comparison. I am there for everyone else to feel better about themselves. At least you're home using your actual PC, though you want to randomly slap a Microsoft employee at the moment, forcing you to completely rebuild your email because they decided to force switch everyone to Outlook. Eee. Eee. How many other Discords know of my dislike for pickles? Eventually, all of them. Well, thanks, Bahamut. I'll give that to my mother. She loves candy corn. I, myself, eat it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, there are people who love candy corn. My mother is one of them. But my mother also loves shrimp, so, you know, you can't trust her taste buds. Bowling, a thing you won't be doing anytime soon. You have some candy corn, but it's way too sweet. I think it's the consistency for me. It just kind of feels too waxy. But yeah, candy corn was on sale at the store, and I was like, well, do you want me to get you some, Mom? And she's like, no, because I'll just eat it all in a short time. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. Next, I'll be telling you that she doesn't actually like ham. Oh, no, she likes ham. Not as much as I do, of course. Who does? In comparison to me, does anyone else truly love ham? I think not. We have a plaque and ring commemorating your 300 game you bowled back when you were bowling leagues every week. Nice. In a word, I suck at bowling. I don't think I've ever not been the lowest point scorer in any group that I've been with. And I have only bowled with friends. Like, people who do not go to, like non-bowling league friends. It's just like, hey, let's go bowling kind of thing. One by 4 back there. Trans orange lights. No, I let the professionals do that, Lil Bunny. Doesn't help you any that you're getting untreated lanes when you go to open bowling, or you get league leftover oil. I mean, the bigger thing, Sealan, is that I suck. I think that's the key here. You know, we need to focus on the real facts of the matter, and that is that I suck at bowling. There we go. 6 by 6 tile. 1 by 2s. You don't bowl perfect games every time? I mean, it's perfect in a sense. How am I at Wii bowling? Never actually done that. Alright, and right on there. Okay. Bag number 8. Okay, and this is going to be the undercarriage. You're decent, let's say that. See, my bowling skills exist solely to make every other bowler out there, and every non-bowler out there, feel better about themselves. It's the gift that I give to the world. Amongst others. I mean, I give many gifts to the world. Before you got to that point after many years bowling almost every week, buying your own ball, shoes, and learning more about it? Well, Sealan, if you're ever at a point where you're like, my skills are so rusty, I suck, I'm terrible, I want to, you know, feel better about my bowling skills, well, just call me up. I'll be there for you. That's what friends are for. Used to live near a 24-hour bowling alley in Columbus. It was neat to have a place to go and do something when you couldn't sleep. That's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind going bowling again. Most of my friends have, like, moved away and gotten lives that make it difficult to set things up, and none of them particularly care that much about bowling anyway, so... Oh, interesting. Should post the D&D item you made one time called the Bag of Snacks. I think you did? It sounds familiar. Maybe you've just talked about it. But you obviously can always post it again. That's fine. You're already there. You haven't been in a league in 7 years now. Your team all went separate ways, and you didn't feel like doing it anymore. Yeah, that's understandable. There comes a time in many things where it's like, I've had my fun in life doing this, and now it's time to have fun doing other things. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Ice Oven. You've talked about it, you know, yeah, you did post the dagger. I do remember that. See, I guess you were just talking about the bag of snacks, because I do remember that coming up. And 2x2 tiles. Just need to actually make the bag of snacks. Inside the treasure chest is another treasure chest. Matryoshka chests. Alright. Technic brick. There we go. And then half, 3/4 pins. Love making random D&D items that make either no sense or are just silly. Oh, Bahamut, if you haven't done so, you should check out some of the old April issues from of Dragon Magazine from back in the 1E and 2E era. There were some great comedy items, and occasionally they could actually be used. And I have some ideas for other comic stuff like that too. I generally wouldn't use them in a game unless, like, it was expected kind of thing. Like, I would want to be playing a comic style game before, you know, rather than just like put some of them into any old game. Skates of the Roller Hoopers, yeah, there's that. There's also one of my the old D&D BECMI Book of Wondrous Inventions had some stuff like Bard in a Box and my favorite, AuldDragon's Refreshment Simulacrum, which is a soda machine. You like the boots of giant strength you made? Upon attunement, instead of resizing the item to fit the wearer, it resizes the wearer to fit them. There's other details, but the base concept is that. Odd use of hinges here. My favorite of the comic items, though, are the Staff of Striking, local 571, where when you try to use it, your staff goes on strike. There is the Robe of Blending, 3-speed. You do not want to press the liquefy button on the hasp. There's the Ring of Spell Turning, which spells turning. And then there's some fun spells as well, like Macho's Uncontrollable Hideous Belching. Always classic. Orb of Existence. Plain unadored glass ball radiated no magic when detected. It may or may not have a command word to trigger its one ability. When invoked, the ball will exist. That is all. Yes, it still exists, even when not invoked, but when invoked, it definitely exists. Pelf's Rancid Arrow, yes. See, and the fun thing about that issue, I think that was 203, 204, I think it was that those spells were actually all useful. There was an earlier issue where the spells were not useful at all, but those were all useful, and I really liked that about it. Oopsie, not there. Got carried away. Could be a cool item in a one-shot involving some kind of dream realm, sanity challenge, or other existential crisis. Well, what it could also do is you invoke it, and it can't be disintegrated, because it exists. You know? Like, there are definitely ways that you could have something like that have a purpose. That's the fun thing about joke things that actually have a use, like those spells that I was talking about, Pelf's Rancid Arrow, Hallucinatory Moraine. Because, like, if it exists when it's invoked, then it can't be disintegrated. Maybe it could protect you from being disintegrated. Increase your saving throw by 1, perhaps, if you can block the ray with it, or something like that, yeah. What is the item saving throw for glass versus disintegrate? Probably 17, 18, or 19. One of those. Everything has really terrible saving throws versus disintegrate, for obvious reasons. But the item itself should have a better saving throw than just, like, that. There's no harm in it being immune to disintegrate. And yeah, giving its owner a bonus or something like that. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. I'm trying to keep the my computer from going to sleep. All right, so this is an interesting piece. We got a ball joint with a friction pin on the back end. This is new to me. Could definitely see some use to that. There, and right in there, and there we go. Okay, we're not actually putting it on yet. All right, so spare part, a yellow Tectic pin. One of the joke spells that I want to create one of these days is Wall of Mice. bag number 9. I did have a spell in my most recent deity entry that forces someone into an existential dilemma in their head, so that they're basically just like forced to stand still as they ponder existence. Kind of gives them like selection paralysis kind of thing. I think I might have one red of these crates, but certainly not that many. And we also have these. Alright. But first... there we go. Bracket on the back. 2x6 tile and some trans orange tiles. It's kind of an evil joke. What, existential crisis? I mean, the whole point is to just, like... It's basically like a form of paralysis. You know what? I don't think I put in there any kind of note about how it operated with regular paralysis. I should probably go update that. I mean, it was an evil deity. Manzikorian is an evil deity, even if I do really like him. I think he's a really cool deity. I was really annoyed when he got off-screen murdered. Sort of off-screen murdered. It can be a real challenge coming up with new spells for all these deities sometimes, and I have to go. I actually have to go back because a lot of my early ones, I didn't have new spells for all of them, and I need to go back and actually give those deities new spells. But it can be tough. But I have increased the number of 2nd edition pre-spells by 10%. It's a little ridiculous. There we go. Alright, next up we got trans orange 1x2s on the sides. Trans orange 1x2 tiles, I should say. And then another pair of these here. I do like getting all of these corner curved top elements. Alright, put that there for the moment. 2x4, a pair of 1x2 plates with clips. Alright, and this is, these are new. 1x1 hazard print tiles. Putting them together, yeah, they do match up, so that's pretty good. Conjure Ornamental summons a decorative plant from the elemental plane flora. Trying to word the part of the bag of snacking the way you see it in your brain. Well, you can always, you know, that's what drafts are for. Write it down and then come back and try to do, you know, try to figure out a better way of putting it, or have other people suggest things. I say not working that way, but, you know. I've never claimed to have the best writing process around. 1x1 candy cane tiles. Yes, there. That's a good term for it. Candy cane pattern. There we go. Okay, so flip it over, and this goes. Let's see. That goes there, alright. The bag of snacks is destroyed if either sends the contents it generated last time it was open to a plane of that snack, or it generates a plane of that snack. Trying to word it so it makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're going for there. Finn would use that spell a lot. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, get some more mud flaps here. There we go. And then our wheels. Try to break it down into two different ideas. Or give an example and then work to genericize it. Right, there we go. Okay, in the front, we have a friction pin ball joint in red. There we go. Okay, and we can put that up there. Flip it back over. There we go. Now it rests on that. I don't know what that is called for a truck, but it makes me think of a kickstand. Alright, so we have our tiles here. Okay. Nope. Alright, So we want this one on this side. And then this one here. Okay, flip it back over. Google Food just for you. What are trailer legs called? Trailer landing gear is a retractable support equipment that keeps the trailer level when removed from the semi-tractor. It's located at the front of the trailer and will keep you and your truck safe. Landing gear consists of 2 legs that can support the heavy weight of the trailer. Okay, I was not expecting them to be called landing gear. That feels like it should be upside down, but that's what it says. I mean, I guess you wouldn't kick it, so it wouldn't be a kickstand, but still. Serves the purpose of a kickstand. He got arrested for theft. Yeah, I mean, the fun thing about AD&D with it when it comes to those summon spells is it bringing them from someplace else, or is it creating them? Don't know. Alright, so we got an oil can. This is replacing the old 6-wheel element. Get that in there. We got a drill. Pretty cool. And a lug wrench. And then get a lid on that. And then this one, we have a screwdriver. We have a wrench. A socket wrench. A hex wrench. A hammer. And another type of socket wrench, I think. High-level summon monster spells can summon adventurer parties. I think that they've changed it in 5e, where you are explicitly not summoning actual monsters. You're creating, like, fake monsters. Okay, so the repair tools go in there. Actually, let's go ahead and carefully flip it that way. All right. Okay, so we're making 2 pallets here. Because I think the idea with them not having the monster summoning spells summon actual monsters anymore was to kind of get around the kind of squiffy nature of summoning monsters, getting them killed, and then sending their corpses back to where they came from. Also, there wouldn't be an actual demi-plane. I mean, there wouldn't be an actual elemental plane of snacks, but you could have a demi-plane of snacks. That is basically, people just think it's an elemental plane. That's where the elemental plane of... that's how the elemental plane of pizza works. There's a lot of tiles here. They call it an elemental plane purely for flavor. I see what you did there. I like it. I'll zoom in on these tiles once we get them all put in here. There we go. Next up. Like back in 1E, there were creatures called time elementals, and 2E it changed them to time dimensionals because they're not actually from an elemental plane. Alright, got our 2x3s on here. I'm glad I don't have to put stickers on all of these. There we go. And there we go. All right. Oops, get that turned around. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in on these. Move the trailer for a second. All right, so we have a police helicopter, a rescue Jeep with trailer and boat. Both of these are probably sets, but I'm not that familiar with the current city lineup, so I don't actually know if any of the, I assume these are real sets, but I can't actually say for sure. But this is the new Island Jail set that just came out, and this is the little space set that came out earlier this year that we also built. I haven't built any of the others. I kind of want to get the Island prison set. It's a pretty neat build. I mean, it looks like a pretty neat build, and it has some new pieces that I definitely want to play with. But it's we'll see. But that's pretty cool. And I like having actual printed tiles as opposed to having stickers. It's pretty handy. All right, let's go ahead and zoom back out. All right. Go ahead and lift up our things. We get our pallets in. There's a lot of empty space inside this this truck. A lot of empty space. Look at all of that empty space inside this thing. Okay. Let's see. Does it show any of those? No. Stay on that one. What about... Nope. What about... Nope. That's not it. What about this one? No. Kind of surprised that the instructions don't include the actual sets that are in this on the boxes. It's a little funny. All right, Seelan, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good night and a swift recovery. All right, spare parts. We've got a gray 1x1 tile slope, gray 3L bar, and a white 1x1 candy cane stripe tile, which is nice. I like getting those. They seem pretty useful. All right, so I imagine that this is supposed to unhook and plug in here for the brake. I think it's a brake line, or maybe it's the power to run the lights. I guess actually that's probably what it is. It's power to run the lights. It's kind of hard to actually get that there, though. Brake lights and trailer lights. Yeah, after I started thinking about it, I was like, there's probably no brakes on the trailer itself. It's probably for the lights. Get back in there. There we go. As you may have guessed, I have never... Oh. Popped out there. I've never actually done anything with trucks of this size. Okay, now... There we go. So that's pretty cool, and it is actually, like, it's on a ball joint. It's loose. It's not a friction one, so I'm not sure what I'd use that for, but it is neat. Oh, and then we can bring our forklift in and bring out a pallet. That's pretty cool. The trailer does have rear doors that open up as well. Big enough for a Lego Dragon? Probably not. No. No, it's not high enough for that. There we go. Lady coming to get a hot dog. I don't know why she's doing that with a worker who works at the loading yard, but overall, a very, very cool truck. It's enormous. To give a size comparison, here's the car that we're working on for the Orient Express. Like, it's longer than that. Which feels a little, inaccurate, shall we say. And I think it's about it's the same width as well. Oh, that's great. That's great. But it is a cool truck. Oops. Knocked over Princess Linda. Need to get her back there. All right. But it is about time for us to do some minifigs. All right, where are my sheets. There we go. And we will start once again with Series 11, as usual. Okay. Where are the appropriate dice? There we go. All right, D6. That is a 5, so we're going over here. D20. That is 1, so we're starting out right there. All right. I think we are missing 3 minifigs now. All right. Let's go and start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. You rolled 15 for Not a Rogue AI and rolled a 6 for yourself. So that is going to be 15 would be the Sleeping Bobby. You might need to re-roll because I don't know if there's we've gotten 3 or 4, and I'm not sure if there's more. 6 for yourself would be the Gingerbread Man. I can hope. It's almost Gingerbread Man season. I got a reroll. 10 for me, which is a reroll. That is a 10 again. 9. All right, so that would be the Rock Climber. Rock Climbing Joel. Let's see. Ice Oven got a 2. That would be the Scarecrow. 11 would be the Scientist Lady. Doctor Lady. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? I'm trying to think if any of these would be appropriate for the truck. And I guess the policeman, kind of. First guess is so properly themed that it must be accurate. A Minotaur truck sign painter. Truck sign painter, huh? Okay. Right. 40 seconds remaining to get your predictions in. A Leonin ophthalmologist. It's truck related, yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't have Yetis driving your trucks? No, no. They run ice cream stands. They do what they're good at. All right, just a few seconds remaining. Howdy, Downslide. How's it going? No R2-D2, no. Okay, and predictions are closed. Go ahead and get my timer ready. Okay, timer is ready. And go. All right, what do we got? What do we got right there? That is it's a weird-shaped piece. What is that? Okay, that's something else. Okay, I know what it is. 28.21. I believe that we got the Blacktron robot. I think I was feeling the shoulder pad thingies. Let's find out. It has been a while, yes. I'm glad you're good. Okay, and it is indeed the Blacktron robot. Alright, so that was, once again, 28.21. Choose the outcome. 20 to 50 seconds. Complete that prediction, and who is getting the hams? Lord Canis, doubling his hams. Very nice. Bahamut and Ice Oven going for within 20 seconds. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Downslide and Lel Bunny going for no. You were close. R2-D2 is a robot. Someone has to put the ads and images that you see on the trucks? I suppose. No printing on the back. And yeah, I did feel that. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the torso before I get the shoulder pad thingies on. There we go. We have some arm printing as well. No back printing. Howdy, Kraken. How's it going? Get that on. Get the lime green head and the helmet, and give him his gun here. I said, give him his gun. Kind of needs to turn it at an angle because of his giant shoulder pads. I like the bars on the back. That's actually pretty neat. All right. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. There we go. Get him up there. All right. And mark that one off. So that is the third of those. There might be more, but it's hard to say. All right. Next up, Series 14. Perfect for spooky season. We got the spooky set. Okay. D6 to see which row we're going to. So 2, so that's going to be over here. And 20, I'm not going to take a 20 because I might have pulled one already from there. All right, 11. All right, so 11 it is. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. All right, the monsters. We'll do the monster mash. All right, start prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. I still haven't got a 10, so that would be the gargoyle. Rolled 10 for not a rogue AI and a 5 for yourself. So that would be the plant man. Let's see what I get. 17 is a re-roll. That is 7. So the specter for me. So go ahead and get your predictions in. If you have a die, you can roll it. See what you might get. Make your guess. Or have an actual guess yourself. About a minute 20 to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? So far, the ones that we've gotten are the fly and the zombie cheerleader. Those are the ones that we've gotten so far. It's going to be a Leonin truck driver. Continuing the image theme, next guess is a Minotaur Lego set photographer for use in promotionals. But it's the monster theme. It's got to be monsters. You have a good feeling about the one with the guitar? Yeah, he's doing the monster mash. He's doing the monster mash. That is for sure. So, get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? But it is monsters? No, it's a Minotaur. That you've clearly created a world where Minotaurs are the norm. A graveyard smash. Well, I mean, it's Frankenstein's monster. All right, just a few seconds remaining to get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get my timer all ready. Go ahead and reset that. No, he can't try to kill me with a forklift because he's not forklift certified. All right, predictions are closed. And go. All right, let's see what we got. A small piece there. Okay, I know what it is. 18.75. I do believe that we have the mad scientist brainiac thing guy. Gonna argue certification with a Bigfoot on a forklift coming at you. I thought you said Minotaur. Not a Bigfoot. That's a completely different thing. And yeah, obviously if he's not certified, he can't drive a forklift. So how could he try to kill me with a forklift if he's not forklift certified? Like, it just makes perfect sense. What are you... Nope. Caught on my compressed air again. Why do I think he is trying to kill me? You want a Bigfoot to drive a forklift. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. I missed that. I love how normal the guy looks at first. And then the glasses come on. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in on this. Oh, wait. I forgot to 18.75. So let's choose the outcome. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. And who is getting the hams? That is going to be Bahamut, Iceoven, and Kraken getting the hams there. Lord Canis Downslide going for 20 to 50. Lel Bunny Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Kinshear going for no. Every mad scientist looks normal at first. I mean, not necessarily. Mad scientists can look abnormal at first. Don't judge. So we got dual molded legs, dual molded arms, and there's a... Let's see if I can get... There's a fly on the bottle there. And there he is without the brain-enhancing serum, I guess. So it looks like he is the one responsible for making the fly. But that is our mad scientist. The fun thing is that you could take some hair... Put some hair. Well, maybe not the hair. There we go. He can wear a hat too. A little bit bonkers. A little bit bonkers. All right, let's go ahead and zoom back out. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and mark him down. Not 2, 3. There we go. Alright, so that is our Monster Mash choice for that time. And now on to... where did I get the set? The yellow truck? No, this yellow truck's been, it just came out earlier this year. Like mid-year. But I did get it at Costco, so, you know, it was on sale. Alright. D6. That is a 5. That is continuing on down on the lower register. So, a D10. Oh, the monster minifig set? Oh, no, I got the... Yeah, they've been out of production for a while. I got them on Bricklink. Okay, no 9. We've got 7 total, so 10. Need to reroll 7. All right, there we go. Yeah, I went out of my way to get these older sets that I had missed. Okay, I need my scale. And let's start a new prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig box? Get your predictions in. There you go, hopefully that'll do. Alright, I haven't got an 8, so that would be Strahd. 9 for Not a Rogue AI, that would be the elf again, the elf bard, and a 3 for yourself, that would be the tiefling. So go ahead and get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? But yeah, I'd missed a lot of these minifigs, and a while back I went and purchased boxes of them so that I could do this, because it's fun. It's going to be a Leonin Hunter of Space Hamsters. No hunting space hamsters. Only gnomes are allowed to have spaham. They do love their spaham. It's great for long voyages. No hunt. I mean, okay, if you want to, then, you know, Woolly Rupert's going to come after you. Last guess is totally Lego. Could be a bit fantasy depending on how you call it. A Minotaur Lego store owner. It's not D&D. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig box? Oh yeah, we need to switch on over to the weight guide. There we go. See, Isovan... Whoop, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. See, Isovan went hunting for space hamsters, and he got eaten by Woolly Rupert. That's what happens. That's what happens. Store owners can be fan, but there's no Lego in D&D. All right. And we're talking medieval fantasy here. Okay, predictions are closed. First of all, let me go ahead and shake it. Okay, I'm hearing some small parts, but not too much. All right, I'm going to guess Zostom. That's my guess. So let's go ahead and roll the die. 10, that would be the Lady of Pain. So my guess is number 11. The die says 10. Go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and weigh the box. 18.16. 18.12 is Zostom. And yeah, that is close enough. That is the closest. Okay. All right. The weight says Zostom. Let's see if the scanner scans that the same way. Yes, it does. Okay. All right. Let's open it up and find out. Yep, it is. So I didn't hear too much moving around, so I figured that there was another one of these, and so I was kind of between Zostom and Strahd, actually. I thought I heard something big, which would have been the dress slope. You put your Mind Flayer head and hands on that body. All right, let's go ahead and choose the outcome. That is going to be yes with guess. Complete the prediction. Okay, and Bahamut and Shield of Hope getting the hams. Very nice. Lord Canis and Isovan going for yes with weight. Lel Bunny going for yes with die roll, and Kinshir going for no. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and... This is most definitely not what Zostam looked like in 2E, by the way. He has undergone some changes. A little bit of decoration on the back of his torso. He's got a little bit of a, you know, scoop neck outfit here. Really scoop neck outfit. Let's go ahead and get him on the dress slope. Yay for winning hams. I know, right? Aren't hams the best? I hate putting these collars on. At least Strahd won't have one of these collars. There we go. Get that in his hand. And he can hold the trans red skull, which is pretty neat. That is yet a new head to have that printing on. There we go. And let me get rid of that bot. And let me report it, because that's just what we got to do these days. Okay. Banned and reported. Apparently Series 24 has a neat orc minifig. If you had the space and inclination to dive into LEGO stuff, you might be tempted to see if one of those could be acquired. Yes, it does, and yes, they can be acquired. And since it's Series 24, fairly recent, the price wouldn't be too bad. I'm not saying that it'd be cheap, but it wouldn't be too bad. Right, so i7, I'm pretty sure that all of these bots are hacked accounts. So they're, like, most of them, I think, are real accounts that either went inactive and passwords got cracked, or they did a thing that accidentally gave up their password, or maybe they were in some other hack that revealed their password and then people brute forced it or something like that. So you can see the skull printing there on the head. This is Zostam. There's his dress. He likes to wear dresses. It's okay. He is the leader of, well, back in 2E, he was the Zulkir of Necromancy among the Red Wizards of Thay. I think he has kind of become the de facto leader entirely of the Red Wizards. Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom back out. Look forward to getting the new D&D core books after you have income again and all three come out. Excellent. I will not, but I have not gotten any. I have not gotten any new books in a very, very long time. I like my 2E. All right. Well, that is actually going to be it for us tonight. So we will be back on Friday for some more LEGO building. We will be continuing along with the Orient Express. We will be back on Saturday for some more Spelljammer. We'll be back on Monday for some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And we will be back on next Wednesday for some more Lego building. We'll be building something else other than this and other than the Orient Express. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. And because we have a new category, I'm going to see if there's anyone actually worth rating. Let's see. Where is it? All right. Looking to see if there's anyone that I can see what they're actually building. And right now, I'm having a hard time seeing what people are actually building. So I think we'll just call it a stream. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. And I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.